make me sick. I don't like any of yous.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. You know the good old times when you're having a good day. You don't want things to end. My mic was totally muted. I swear it was. Is it? I had to test YouTube. I had to test everything. Everything works. So we're gonna get started here in a minute. I think my Switch has been on since yesterday. I didn't shut down either of my consoles. Oops. I thought I shut down the PlayStation 4. This controller is probably fucking dead right now, is it? I don't even know how to test a PlayStation 4 controller. It's kind of bad in that regard. I'm not a huge fan of there you go. Just plug it in. I gotta get another USB. I think it's mini B or micro B. It's always it's some variation of it. But anyway, this is the 11th Blue Lion stream. Not that some of these sessions have been as long as the recording sessions. I forget how many sessions Fire Emblem took me to beat, recording wise, because some of those sessions were legit. I think one of them was like 8 hours. Like, it was just straight up, like, it was like either 7 or 8 hours. It was just a really, really exceptionally long amount of time. But really quickly here, we're gonna get started. I guess I should fucking where's OBS? First of all, I need more Doomer Wave. I have more stuff, but it's copyrighted, so I'm kind of a little weirded out by playing it. I play it on YouTube. I won't play on Twitch specifically. It's kind of weird how little I actually want to actually play on Twitch, which is kind of crazy. As much as I love Home, let's see. What's one I haven't played here? What's the last one I haven't played on this list? This one. Believe it or not, I actually have not had a complete playthrough of this song since October 26th. My, a lot has changed since October 26th, let me tell you that much. For starters, I guess. But, yeah, nothing too major. I had a good day. I hope you have a good day. Let me put this out just in case what's her name wants to show up. And let me. Why can I never find my controller when I actually want to start playing? Here we go. Let's get this show on the road, because we have a lot of ground to cover, even though we're in part 2. There's a lot to do, and we won't be playing as long today. So what we'll do here... What the fuck is that? Oh, that's me. Oh, I was about to say. See, actually, this is actually pretty good. Actually, no, you know what? I'm not even going to show it. Forget it. We'll just do this instead. It'll be there when the stream is over, which is nice. So then we can go back and... Or I'll go back and I'll fix that, because I actually should fix it. Alright. Fuck that. Well, I guess we're not playing through this song, because we need to do this. So, I paused it. Okay. For a second, it didn't even sound like it was paused. So... What I'm going to do is we're going to finish up today by doing all the various things around here. Tiger King was pretty alright, actually. I thought it personally was an amazing fucking show. The whole time I was thoroughly enjoying myself. If Netflix made more shit like that, I mean, I think they'd be really fucking set. Instead of putting random garbage and then rarely we have something kick-ass from it. So... Yeah, I'm going to finish up Dark Mage. Well, I'm about to finish it, actually. I kind of made a mistake by not unlocking another class. I guess I'm not doing Swordmaster, because from now on I need to have access to magic. So that's probably not happening. And we have Dimitri. High Lord. He goes from Noble to High Lord. Okay. Charm and Lancefair. Adjacent allies deal 3 extra damage. It's ironic he has Charm, but he's incredibly unlikable now. This class can... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Noble can use some magic. That was true. Okay. I think Commoner can even use some magic. And Steam Knight with a high balance. Yeah, I'll put him on Paladin once he's done. I'll put him back on there. Because him being mounted would be pretty good. In fact, his strength would go up, which is pretty strong. I think everyone's pretty set. I don't think anyone has a class and they're capped on it or anything. I do want to start to use Casper and Lindhart, so I'm going to try to weave them into various things, and we'll go from there for the most part. Ignatz, Petra, Hilda, ironically, is behind in this playthrough because I got her so late, because in the other one, she was way ahead. But that's because I'm not really focusing on them as much. Yeah, they're stuck intermediate, but that's fine. Okay. So what was I going to do with who again? I'll do everything I can to protect you. And this is why you're best, Leone. Seriously. Let's turn this in.
Good. Thanks.
Nice. Worm, ginger tea. I don't think I really have much to buy down here, so we'll just bypass it and move on. Yeah, there's another heart-to-heart. I guess it must be... Oh, no, it doesn't have to be with someone in the area. It just has... It's just a place you go to get them.
Professor.
Yeah, Ash.
Oh, hey, Professor.
Dude, he completely changed. You're chipper as ever.
Actually, I ran into that thief while I was shopping just now.
5 years later?
Maybe you don't remember. It's been
Yeah,
quite a
holy
while.
shit.
The man who stole the book from that market stall.
That's actually really
I saw him on
cool.
the street with his kid. They were both so grateful. It's a really nice feeling.
I'm glad it all worked out.
Yeah, but it did seem like they were still having trouble getting by. I guess what you said to me back then was right. My actions didn't really solve the problem. I can't help everyone, no matter how much I try. If I had the money or power, maybe. But I don't.
You have to get the money to get the power.
You know, a long time ago, Leonardo said nearly the same thing to me. I think it was when I tried to look after the horses all on my own. I really messed that up. He said, "You're not quite ready for this yet, but there's no need to rush." I know I can't help very many people right now, but I think doing what I can for those I see in front of me is still worthwhile.
Yeah, he is. I knew he
have
was
to
going to be a
believe
cool
that,
character.
At least.
That's just like you. He's a great character. He's probably like one of my
Thanks.
favorites out of Blue
That's
Lion.
reassuring to hear. What about you, Professor? Has anything
In
been
general,
troubling you
too.
lately? I'd be happy to help, as long as it's not looking after horses. You might not want to trust me with that.
Why do I look troubled?
I
You never have any
genuinely enjoy
emotion,
helping
Professor.
people. It's a great feeling making someone smile. So if there's anything I can do for you, I want to do it, because I care about you.
This is damn near an S rank.
You think so? It's just what anyone would do, really. So what'll it be? How can I help?
Want to help me cook?
Of course. I'd be glad to cook with you.
He's probably got like the best armor and the best personality. He's actually my favorite from Blue Lion. I did not like Annette as much as I really thought I would, given that she's basically tries to be more of a support like Scythia, I guess, by having rally strength naturally. Did I do this already today? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I have to catch the mysterious fish. Okay, let me do that. How do you fish? Do you have to talk to this guy? Yeah, you do. Okay, let me save. And what was it you need to do? The blowfly? Yeah. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard. I forgot it wasn't B for some reason. Fuck. I forgot it wasn't B. I was like trying to look for B for some reason. That was really
You've done
fucking
me a great
weird.
service.
Alright, there you go. I completely screwed that up. In my head, I'm like, wait, why would I press A to hook it and then B is the button? But it made sense in my head for like 5 minutes, or 5 seconds. It was like, you know...
Now that I think about it, His Highness was right. We probably don't have time to waste on cleaning. Maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any time. I was just so happy to see you again. And everyone else too. Maybe I got carried away.
I'm happy to see you
Really? That's so nice to hear.
Yeah. I think Annette might be best girl, though, out of everyone from Blue Lion. It's just that I would never use her on, like, pretty much everyone else. I'm trying to look for more reason, honestly. Sylvaina's probably high reason, right? We haven't talked to him yet, actually.
Speaking of
She would have faith. I don't really need healing. I don't think Byleth gets good healing. He gets casting.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while. It's really good to see you again. An awful lot has happened in these past 5 years. There were so many times I wished you were
Not gonna
around.
say anything about what's happening.
I'm glad you're
behind me,
back.
by the way.
Your skills are worth more than a whole army.
Oh, yeah, I got his thing to B. I don't think he's any higher than that. He's got decent armor. It's fairly typical. That's why I'm not too crazy about it. It's really Casper. Like, you would think that he's like a huge knight or something, but he's a brawler. I mean, that's a pretty good outfit for a brawler, I think. It's just so interesting seeing like everyone's outfit, you know? Poor Claude.
Professor, I am so glad you are unharmed. No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Okay. All you have is lances. I think that might be most of what I can do. Marianne might know some.
Professor.
Okay, we already had the conversation. I mean, I guess I'll just try to get my healing to A. Like, you know how this goes for the most part. Like, there's not really much else to do, so I'll just get my healing and lance up. Or, I'm sorry, healing and reason. And everything else will just kind of naturally fall into place. So we'll talk to basically all the casters as much as we can. Okay. Oh, she is both? Well, we'll prioritize reason. Scythia. Because I have... How many people do I have? I have like 6 casters, maybe 7. This is going to be much easier than trying to do it at any other time.
I should probably keep things to myself. But in all honesty, what matters to me more than anything is ensuring a peaceful, quiet future for my parents. I don't care about the kingdom. I simply want to remove the threat of the Empire. Because of this,
I already listened to this, but it's actually really kind of cool she has that much dialogue. Like, you would think any other game, characters that aren't important to this, as important to the story, I should say, probably wouldn't have much to really say about something like this. You'd just be like, oh, they're just here in my party. No, everyone is pretty much, you know, they're very fleshed out. That's what I mean. I don't think there's any characters in this game that are just along for the ride.
I don't know anything about rebuilding.
I gotta
but
use this
sure
guy
do my best to
eventually.
clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back.
Okay. Yeah, he has axe. It's Dorothea. Yeah, they finally open up the 3rd floor after the time skip. It's actually pretty cool.
Professor! Oh my, it's so good to see you. These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Thank you. And it actually will. I appreciate it. So yeah, that also raises affinity. So anyone who's here, I could still boost affinity. I don't know if I can have any supports with people, though. I might have been locked out. So we can have S rank with Ingrid, S rank with Annette. Apparently I'm just really low with Mercedes. Marianne we have S ranks with. Yeah, so I think we're still fine for all the Golden Deer people. I don't know if I'll ever be able to raise this. That's the one thing I don't know. Like, because before I couldn't raise it with Ingrid. And I'm not sure why that was. But, yeah, Gilbert's here. Otherwise, everyone has stuff with everyone else. That's pretty cool. We have... Yeah, he has one with Petra. So I guess now his B rank takes... No, he can't do anything with Dimitri, but pretty much all their B ranks take place now. That'd be pretty cool. We'll watch some of these later. I had to do the whole chart to figure out support, so I'm gonna start building people. I'll probably play at least 1 week just to infinitely farm. I don't know if there's a cap on it or not, so I have to see how that's gonna go, which is why I'm gonna try to do it after this session, just because I don't want to accidentally skip over anything and lock out being able to do it.
Yes.
Seth, who else? Never remember these rooms, and it's really weird.
My professor, you haven't changed a bit. At your age, I'd expect your whole demeanor to have changed greatly over 5 years. Though, I suppose I haven't changed either, right? Thank you for noticing, by the way. Ah, just the two of us, forever young. Oh, let me have my fun.
Healing. I don't need sword. I don't know why they have her be good with swords.
What do you say? Thankfully, it appears the records and equipment I need for my research have not been damaged.
Yeah, no one knew what to do
I am
with it,
most
so they
curious,
just left
though.
it.
You say you were asleep for 5 whole years. Incredible. Perhaps this is another effect of your crest. I do look forward to investigating you in greater detail.
We could talk about that.
Wonderful news.
More reason. We're gonna get there. It probably only take like a few days, like in-game days, to be able to pull that off. Alright, so we got one more. Let's eat. I need to start pairing people up, really, but... meals? Oh, shit. Probably almost should have done this first. Alright, so we'll do Leone. Let's do Leone and Petra. Once I get my casting to A, all my time is going to be spent
That
dining.
looks delicious. I would be like...
Very nice. Alright. That's good enough. Yeah, it's not well, it is instructing. It's not teaching anymore. We're training. Which is crazy, because now you know we have... Oh, look, in the back. It's 2 people not in my house. So I guess it's random people then, because it's Lindhart, Bernadetta, Casper's over there. Yeah, it's just random people. Before it was only more or less people who were in Golden Deer. But now yeah, you know, so it's pretty cool. So he already has writing to A+. I don't know like what happens if you get writing to S. Or any skill to S rank. I need to change his abilities. I need to go over everyone's abilities actually. So we'll just lead people at what they're good at, pretty much. I mean, I guess I should throw on for him sword again, why not? Ash's writing, I mean, is there... I guess we'll just put on bow. Might as well, right? Because then he'll get movement +1. Ingrid. Yeah, we're just trying to keep her on flying classes. Same thing for him. Lindhart. Casper. Bernadetta. Yeah, we would do her bow and then her riding. I think I kind of... Well, she only has 50. Shit. Looks like they give everyone 50 who may have been exhausted before. I don't know if I increase the other people around here, but I guess maybe everyone just resets to a default 50. So, I guess, whatever. I'll just teach the people who are green and then whatever. Alright. I really would never do auto-instruct. I think teaching is literally the most fun part of this game. You set people up for literal greatness based on what you do here. Marianne. Yeah, I think it's still worth it to make her a paladin. I think it's worth it for every healer to become a holy knight. I think it's holy knight, my bad, not paladin. Every healer becomes a holy knight. and every caster becomes a Gremory. I think that's probably the best. And obviously the more physically oriented characters like Lorenz and Sylvain, and I don't know who would be in what's the thing called again? Black Eagle. I don't know who the Dark Knight would be, but whoever it is, that's more because they're physically oriented towards it. Anyway, with her, she already can become a Gremory. 49%, so probably her reason. We need her writing at A and Lance at C. So let's get started on the Lance.
Now to apply this knowledge.
Alright, very nice. What's her writing at? I'm not, yeah, it's really her Lance, honestly. We basically got her almost 2 levels. So maybe I'll change her thing around to be Reason and Lance. Petra is kind of in a weird position. I need to get her axe up. Axe and flying should be her thing. I think it is. No, I have her on Lance and flying. Yeah, so I'll change that. Right? Very nice. Let me change that now for them, because I always forget. I wish you could change it from that menu. So for Petra, we need to change her to axe and flying. Oop, I almost made the same mistake I made before. What is it? Was it Leonie? No, it was Marianne. It was, Oh, I have it. I have her on it. Oh, okay, cool. I thought I didn't. Alright. So back to this. I guess for like, what would we even teach Felix? Like, he never really needs to do anything else. Ash doesn't really need to do anything else either. Annette, I guess you could argue, put more points, get her to A in healing. Oop, that's actually kind of me, the way I'm sitting with my controller. I'm thinking I'm gonna raise up this Switch 1 level on these shelves I have. Let's put, let's do Annette. We'll dump all the points we can into this. Ingrid, what would it be? Axe? Yeah, axe and flying of A. Well, it's really her axe. Once again, it's the weapons. I didn't have people diversify as much because I used so many different people at the start.
I'm finally grasping this.
Okay. I think the only 2 left worth teaching are Felix and Ash, so we'll just do that. Yeah, and the only thing really worth doing, I guess, would probably be to get him to A. It's kind of a waste. There's not really anything left to teach Felix, so whatever. There really isn't much left to teach him, so. Same thing with this guy. Like, there really is nothing to teach him. We could just get his riding up, so he'll have a near 100% chance. Now, for the group goal, maybe we should... Oh, that's right, Lorenz isn't here. I think it resets anyway, so... Probably put, like, Bernadetta... Probably put... No, we put Ignatz, for sure. I'll put Bernadetta and Ignatz. They're gonna have a terrible result, though. That's what annoys me. But whatever, I need them to raise their writing skill. Yeah, not many people are flyers, but that's kind of expected. Doesn't really matter. I won't lie. Since I know to get a lot of those 3 skills out the way early, it doesn't really matter that much.
A question.
Or use stealth tactics. You take a different approach. Those tactics don't give the enemy a chance to do. What did I say to her before when she asked me this? Those tactics don't give the enemy a chance to surrender.
As good a reason as any.
Yeah, fair enough. She's not heartless, but yeah. Lugging a big old axe into battle is so much work. Why bother when an animal friend with cute wings can carry me and my axe? So let's just train up my axe and flying skills, okay? No. They really want to put her on like a wyvern, kind of. Alright. Nothing happened this week. Yeah, sometimes this takes a minute. Usually on a fresh reboot or changing characters, you know.
I'm ready.
I don't know why these two don't get along. You really would... I guess because they just don't have a support. But I don't know why they don't. It feels like they would get along the most. But I don't know.
Time a quick study.
Physic on Dorothea, alright.
I have much expertise now.
Lance Breaker.
This is working out.
I think I've got the idea.
Tempest Lance.
It's all instinct.
Thunder.
I'll make good use.
Tempest Lance. Yeah, no, I guess Dorothea is a really good healer. Yeah, this doesn't take up time.
Everyone should sing louder. It feels so good just to let it out.
The utter discord. I cannot stand it.
He hates it.
I do wish everyone would listen to one another.
He absolutely hates it. Alright. Let's, wait, what's Hanneman's goals? I guess I must have put faith on him late. Yeah, I think I left him, I either left him or I didn't recruit him probably. I don't know. Because I was going to say, Faith of D is, yeah, they're both pretty weak in that aspect. So yeah, maybe I didn't just do anything. I also haven't been teaching them to urge them along. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, abilities. Oh, I have Heartseeker? That's pretty good actually. Yeah, hit plus 20 and Heartseeker pretty much means I'm never going to miss. That's pretty much almost a guaranteed. Model leader? Doubles nah, I don't care. Grants a void plus 20 when using white magic. Honestly, that might be pretty good if I remember to use it. It's actually better to put on than this. You could almost be a dodge healer. I have never even used those words together. A dodge healer. I think that's better than strength plus 2. Close counter? Yeah, I'm keeping that on. Oh, I have to, before I even forget. Oh, I'm not guaranteed to get it? 32% because my reason sucks. Alright, well, that's not happening. Why? Are his skills too low? I guess so. Yeah, his skills are just too low for anything. Sylvain, Dark Knight. Look at that. Easy. He was literally made for this class. Whenever Lorenz decides to show up.
Huh, okay.
He'll have a little bit of competition. Yeah, Bow Knight's appearing. 90%, but I feel like that 10% is going to come back to haunt me. Mercedes, she can become a Gremory. I might just have her skip to that, honestly. Yeah, I might just have her skip the other one and just go right to Gremory. Just call it a day.
I'm so glad I passed.
1 defense for a top tier class. Yeah, we're gonna swap her to that. Did I switch Annette? Yeah, I did. Okay. We have a lot of Dark Seals. I think like the Dark Seals are worth going for, but really, I don't even know who to really use them on. I don't think it would help too ridiculously for a lot of characters. So I like playing as a dark mage. I think it's pretty cool. Don't get me wrong. So I like it. I think it's good, but when you have Lysithea, it just kind of becomes almost unnecessary a little bit, because she just does it's really scary how much I didn't know you could do with her. She's close, right? Yeah, she's getting there. She's a hard recruit when you're not Golden Deer, but she is damn worth it. 49-49, so she's equal. I still think she's better as a Holy Knight. Just me personally. I think that's really all I want to level up today. Felix and Immortal Savant. Whenever he's done with Swordmaster. Reason? Or what is it?
Easy.
Yeah. How close is he actually? I didn't look. 72. It's because I stopped using him for the most part. I gotta start using Casper and Lindhart. I'm gonna have like a whole month where I just kind of grind up some of the lower level characters. I'm gonna, just for the sake of progressing through the story and just having a good time, I'm probably gonna do the infinites. Because they give you infinites, and I usually wouldn't do them. But I will do them for that. Hey, look at that Zero. How did he get his ass kicked by this guy? Oh, I think they rigged this screenshot. I don't think that's naturally even possible. I don't know how you could lose that tutorial fight. Like literally, I don't know how Byleth would miss his attacks enough to not hit. Alright, who do we have? Why is Hilda in? Oh yeah, because she wasn't. That is correct. Flame. And for you, and that's more of a heal support. Oh, because that's her class. Okay. I think we use Ignat. Actually, let's use I don't even know what this guy has. Is the thing. Heal, Nosferatu, Physic, Restore. Is Restore the one that yeah, cure status effects? Yeah, he's pretty good. Set the end. 20 heals. Yeah, but we don't need 3 healers. So actually, I think how far have we progressed her? Not very. That's the thing. 3 healers is like a tall order. So maybe I'll level up someone else. I'll level up Ignatz. It'll probably help. Either Ignatz or... Actually, let's do Petra. So we can get her on a class that she really will do well on. Okay, we'll just run with this. This is not meant to be hard anyway, so...
I'll comply.
This guy is ridiculous, by the way.
Too weak for this world.
I love him, he's so good.
I'll cut through.
Yeah, see, nobody even wants to bother fighting
I will
him.
prevail.
He's disgusting.
Let's make this quick.
Her? I feel like... Yeah, it would be this guy that gives her trouble. Basically, she's on the same level as Dimitri. Yeah, he's not gonna do shit to her. They're basically roughly on the same level.
What's the plan?
No, there is no plan for you.
I'll do my best.
Silence? Yeah, whatever. She gets that so early.
Ready when you
it's
are.
Not even funny. Bow user. Wish you could keep that shield that makes you immune. She might not be able to counterattack.
At your service.
Alright, whatever. Yeah,
What's
Byleth
my
has full
strategy?
range of motion. So, actually, we'll just do this instead.
Another victory.
A rank on bow. I saw that.
Let's see it in action.
I didn't finish setting everyone's skills. That's my fault. But it doesn't really matter anyway. Crit.
It was meant to be.
It looked like it was going to be a crit for a minute.
Strength never betrays.
I'll protect everyone.
Yeah, I just think she has a really good dodge chance. Crit. 7.
Witness frigid pride.
You make me feel safe.
Oh yeah, she gets to do this now. I love it. Pegasus in this game looked really good.
You lost that one.
Right. I could have him fight. Yeah, whatever. Wow. Does a spinning cartwheel to dodge that. Well, guess I'm not doing that.
What's the plan?
I moved him? I moved Dimitri? What did I do with him? I don't even remember.
I'll do my best.
Sorry.
Alright, she's gonna finish her class next time she doesn't.
What's my strategy?
Literally. Is there a place I could stand? I could literally just do this.
Here is something to believe in. Yeah!
Crit.
Oh, it's
26.
going to plan. I could learn from that. I'll cut through.
At your service.
He ran.
Shut
Yeah.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Wave attack. Crit plus 50. Yeah, it's also his battalion, too. His battalion is way, way too strong. By comparison to all the other ones so far.
It's over.
Another crit.
It won't be in vain.
Poison
I fully
strike.
grasp.
Yeah, that's what ninjas used to have for,
I'll keep
fates.
pushing my...
Not bad.
It's not equipped, but that's actually really strong. And I could definitely see myself using that later, so it would be worth almost putting a lot of people into that class who are reason users. They would actually benefit from that a ton. If someone could hit him and not kill him, yeah, this is perfect. 31.
I sense an improvement.
You could tell he didn't really change much.
It was the only way.
Let's make this quick.
Does she have anyone to heal? Sure, that's perfect, actually. Now you don't really need to use her again. Still wants to go for Byleth. Can we just do this? I'm totally
Ready when
ruining
you are.
all their plans. It's great. I need to give her a better bow than the iron bow. Oh, maybe she can't use a better one, actually. Yeah, she can. Somehow her archery is still pretty poor.
I will prevail.
I don't want to use Dimitri too much. He'll steal all the experience if I let him. So I'm gonna totally not do that.
Don't bother haunting him.
Wow. We can warp him in. This is white magic? Oh, okay. Might as well do that once a battle anyway. I could have Mercedes kill this guy. Someone would need to body block these other two. Like this. Oh, am I out of uses? Oh, oops. Didn't mean to do that. I forget this game doesn't
What's
warn
my
you if you're going to
strategy?
run out of uses, because I guess it leaves it open if you're going to get a crit or not.
Allow me to demonstrate. This could turn the
It's
tides.
ridiculous. Byleth using magic is actually really kind of cool.
Not my best.
Usually
Nice
I
film.
have the main characters be obviously lords, because that's kind of what they expect you to do. Like, you know, they
I'll
just use
do my
swords and
best.
stuff. She mastered, right? Yeah, okay, good.
At your service.
So it's actually very refreshing for once to not do that.
A tragic end.
Poor Petra.
I
We didn't
will
really get to
prevail.
do anything with her.
I'll cut through.
23.
All right, next. Just like that. I owe you one.
It was whatever. It was for the experience. It wouldn't have cost
I'd be
her anything anyway to do it, because all of our other healers are elsewhere.
Ready when you are.
As much as I'd love to use some of that bow usage. If only they told you the crit chance, honestly. That would be pretty nice. Just to know what the damage is, possibly. They're usually pretty nice about it, though, so. Yeah. Couldn't even hit.
I aim for greatness.
Great. Done. It's just a way to get free battalions, basically. Alright, so we would do that. But before I do that, I want to finish changing everyone's abilities. Well, now that we just got that, hold on. If unit initiates combat and lands a hit, targeted foe loses up to 20% of max HP. That is amazing. Just touching them. I don't know if it works with magic, but I know it works for physical. Yeah, I gave him all the ridiculous shit. It damages foe during combat. Foe suffers -1. Sword breaker and axe breaker. Using a lance and a sword. So I need to give him a sword, honestly. He doesn't have one. Speed +2, vantage. Yeah. I might take off speed +2 when he actually gets to be a savant. He's fine. Here we go. Movement +1. Yeah, let's give her a defense +2. Fiendish blow. We're at 6 magic. Yeah, we'll keep miracle. Should only really ever be initiating magic anyway. Same thing with her. We get rid of her authority. The text box is a little bit annoying how it's always like blocking. Like I can't, like I wish it was just somewhere else. Darting blow? No, I think she's fine. Well, not everyone has like one or two really good skills mostly. And that's kind of it so far. Actually, hold on. Let me do this really quickly. Oh shit! I might have actually fucking fixed it for once. Yeah, I think I did. Holy shit. Anyway, I can't believe I actually fixed it. So they give him Lancebreaker. He has built-in Heartseeker, and he has built-in just Regenerate, which is good, but ideally he wouldn't be getting hit anyway to take that damage. I think that's really it. She has Lancebreaker and taking off Steel. Never gonna steal anyway, so whatever. It's not like Tactics Advance. Allows you to fight without a weapon. Yeah, chance to recover it. He probably has one of the worst abilities in the game. That's just sad. It's just truly unfortunate. Waiting to give him something better. Let's give her a defensive tag. I'm sorry, Miracle. What are defensive tags? Time Desperation. If you initiates combat, unit's follow-up attack will occur before the foes. That probably would be better. Using the two back-to-back might not be terrible either. Fiendish Blow. Oh, take that too. Death Blow. Yeah, she already had that before. He has everything. Holy shit. Rally Defense. If I ever do use him. She has Seal Magic. Get rid of Lance. I don't know if I'll ever use this guy, but just in case. I don't know why he has Dexterity. He probably has a riding skill. And Authority is kind of a dead stat. It just makes your Gambit's more powerful, but pretty much everyone in this game gets more powerful when they have just better shit to swing. Okay, that's finally everyone's abilities. We're up to speed here. When you have a full party, it takes a lot longer. Honestly, I don't even really use combat arts. Glowing Ember. Might increases based on unit's defense. Attack that leaves the enemy with 1 HP. Monster Piercer. I mean, that's technically a better thing to do. Effective against cavalry, effective against monsters. I need to give him a sword. Based on units dex. Grounder, high crit. No, I think the movement abilities are way better. It gives so much better stuff. Unit moves ally to opposite adjacent space, yeah. Yeah, there's a reason I kind of stopped looking into a lot of these. Because other than, like, swap and drawback, or shove in some cases, I don't really use them. I won't even pretend. They're nice, but they're not mandatory, I guess I should say. Oh, this is one of those missions. Let's see. They're all archers. Great. Oh, I didn't change her class. Let me do that. Who finished their classes? Byleth did. Byleth did, which sucks, because I can't roll him up to anything. So I either don't use him or I reclass him to Enlightened one. Okay, but we're not going to use Marianne anymore. We're going to use Lindhart. He hasn't finished. Someone else finished. I forget who. Is it really nobody else? No, it was Byleth. Okay. Kinda almost don't even want to use him, to be honest.
I've set my sights higher.
How does that change the magic I have? Oh, I can't use the fucking magic anymore. That kind of sucks. You can only use it if you actually stay on a dark magic class. Ah, well, whatever. Close allies, Annette, Marianne. I've never really been on this screen. Ally of the Kingdom Army. Yeah, I've never really been on any of these screens. So, yeah, you can only use dark magic, except for Lysithea. It makes me love Lysithea even more, honestly. As crazy as that sounds. Yeah, so maybe what we'll do... We'll move Petra over here. Get rid of Marianne in general. She learned Physic. Yeah, we should probably... Yeah, no, let's use Lindhart. We don't really have two tanks down here. Oh no! We have to dismount her. This whole mission is just archers and ranged. Yeah, so fuck it. I don't even know if it's worth bringing her, honestly. All she's gonna do is just get messed up by people. Let's use Ferdinand. And maybe we shouldn't even bring Dimitri. Well, we'll see. Yeah, maybe we shouldn't even bring Dimitri. Let's bring let's bring Dorothea. I think we have enough to cover our bases.
I'll cut through.
Easy. One stroke.
I will prevail.
What was it she needed to use? Axes, I think?
You are in my way! Each battle a victory.
Nice form.
More fighting.
I do feel kind of bad I can't use that magic anymore. So, that, like, if there's a designated Dark Mage character, that would be really good.
It's win or die.
At your service.
Still cannot believe that they actually admit that, yeah, this time I betrayed Edelgard. Because before, they were ride or die Edelgard.
What's my strategy?
Now they're kind of okay with it, which is pretty cool, honestly. I might sit on Dark Wizard then once I unlock it. Get back all my cool stuff. Like this type of game, it's crazy because I really miss these types of games. Like I wish we could get another tactics game.
You knew the odds.
But not as crazy as A2. I didn't really like A2. I thought they took it maybe a wee bit too far with A2.
Ready for anything. No time for pity.
Yeah, I think I made him a paladin and just called it a day, basically.
I'm awake.
I'm awake. That's literally what I used to say all the time.
Obvious.
I remember falling asleep in class and saying stuff like that. I'm awake, I'm awake. Ow. Alright, maybe I might have slightly underestimated these guys. I cannot take another turn of that. So it's a good thing I really won't have to. Who is it? Archer? Yeah, so she can do this. Yeah, she won this.
With all of my might.
And she crit!
Not for myself, for everyone.
Holy shit, healing him wouldn't even really do that much.
Thank you.
She can't actually move close enough to heal me. Oh my god, I die. I can't. I have to hit him first. I have to hit him with an actual weapon.
Here is something to believe in. It won't be in vain.
I'm counting on you.
Well done.
I like the post-battle conversations. I think that's really cool that they have that. It's a nice touch. It shouldn't really hurt him.
A boon for our future.
I might not have set an adjutant, actually, which is kind of bad of me. He can get the kill, but then we need to heal him. I'm not sure how much damage he's going to take.
Today I was lucky.
Four. Does she have drawback? No, she does not. She can warp, though, so if anything goes wrong, I can just warp him out. I know we're pushing it a little bit here. Yeah, one HP. One damage. Alright, they just need to die this turn.
No use.
What's my strategy?
Damn, the healers have good resistance. What the hell is this thing? Oh my god, I forgot about that spell. I'm like, wait, what is he using? Holy shit, that scared me. That was pretty bad for half a second. Seems there's a lot of
Only
natural
thorns left
mages
on this
in
rose.
Black Eagle. Yeah, she can't reach him, so we'll heal.
Sweet of you.
Gotta love alert stance. If Felix had alert stance, he'd probably break this game in half. I don't even want him to do anything. I just want him to literally stand there menacingly. Yeah, we'll have him take this.
No time for pity.
Kinda needs it too. Crit. Don't worry, this
my
gets
duty.
way harder. This is just the game being nice
An
for a few
encouraging
hours.
display.
She can. Oh my god, her range is ridiculous.
Thanks.
Seven.
I hate this feeling.
Yeah, so we're gonna slowly wean off the blue lions.
So reliable.
It's fine. Can't I heal her? Recover. Greatly heals adjacent ally. There you go.
Thank you.
I didn't even know I had that.
I fight for justice's
I
name.
guess she just stood in it and dodged it.
Once.
Yeah, alright, who cares? Alright, the next mission actually will be kind of tough, though. So you might not be able to, like, play around as much. I don't expect to have difficulty with it, but if I do, I'm just gonna bring in people I know can kind of tank their way through. Okay. Oh, nice. It's this. I love this level. This level's really good for doing anything, really. It's usually pretty easy, too. Alright, the only thing is that Petra's kind of a glass cannon. She's really highly damaging, but she isn't as tanky as either of these two. So who, can I swap anyone out? Could maybe swap Felix out, honestly. But I want him to finish his thing. Oh, to be fair, his stuff never... I might put in Casper. But it's going to be hard to really even use him. Oh, I had Dimitri set on Lysithea? I don't know why the hell I did that. Because she's third in the party now. Who? What? Yeah, we'll put this guy in. I already have 10 echoes. Well, we could just attach him to someone. That also would work. Let's put him on Lintard. Do we have 2 healers? Yeah, we have Lintard. We technically have like 4 or 5. We have 1 main healer and just a bunch of other people who can heal. We'll, I think it would be better for them to do that, because he can get experience at a range, which would be probably better. It would just be flat out better to staple them to someone else, but... Where's, the concoctions? We have 5 of them? Oh boy. Okay.
Ready for anything.
Yeah, see, I knew they were gonna go for Petra. Oh! There's this dude this early? Oh, shit.
I will prevail.
Yeah, we'll just do this. Actually, you know what? Is it really worth unwinding this early? That almost shouldn't even cost anything. Can't even open the menu for it again. Here we go, just literally do that. 15% chance off. They might actually do some damage. If I remember now, this is the part where they can't really tank these guys anymore.
I'm awake. How exciting.
Damn near full level.
Ready for anything. What's the plan? What's my strategy?
Let's make this quick.
Just move everyone forward.
I'd be honored.
It's my favorite kind of turn.
More fighting.
I'll cut through.
At your service.
Oh, really? Holy shit. Well, that's not good for him. Petra, yeah. Fuck it, I'm letting this situation unfold. Sure, go right ahead. I have no reason to rush. Oh, I should have moved Lindhart forward, actually. God damn it. See if I can move him forward. If not, I'm gonna rewind that turn. Whatever. Can you get the kill? Fuck. There you go.
I'm awake. I'll
You can
cut
literally
through.
just do this. No one wants to fight him, so which is hilarious. No one wants to fight him, so
At your service.
just move people around a little bit.
More fighting.
So I'm waiting to go in on that thing.
I'd
Believe
be
me, I'm
honored.
in no hurry to do at all. Alright. Still couldn't hit him.
I hate this feeling. If only progress didn't require so much work.
Absolutely relatable.
And I'll keep getting stronger.
Yeah, they're all gonna go fight him. I'm more than willing to just let them keep beating him up, and then we just can come in and snipe it. Only thing I'll do is
What's
I'll
my
move Violet
strategy?
here. And that's really it. Yeah, I'm gonna let them wear themselves out. There's no reason for me to interrupt this fight when they're clearly balls deep in it. So I'm just gonna let them run with it. I really wish fast forward and didn't have to hold it. That would actually be really nice. Like, just by default, I think there should be a fast forward. And then you can slow it down if you really want to. Actually, let me check something real quick. I'm stupid. Never mind. Action skip. Smart N. I've never been in this menu, actually. Never mind. Good thing I checked. Camera rotation, mini-map rotation, mini-map size, cursor movement grid, cursor movement smooth. Like it said to holy shit. Camera move freely. Camera will always be. Yeah, no, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I haven't been in this menu since I think I started playing this game months ago. Subtitles on, rumble on. Battle music. I think you could change this somewhere. Message window of immaculate dance. Online. I never turned that on. That's good. Oh, yeah. I'm fine with leaving it on. Okay. I was really confused. I'm like, you know, it would be. You'd think that they'd have that. They didn't have it in Fates. I don't
What's the
think.
plan?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm legitimately just wrong. And I just don't remember something from a game I haven't played in years.
Let's make this quick.
I'll boot it up eventually again, I guess. Cool. Like I said, I'm not stopping them. He's gonna die from poison. This thing is basically gonna solo the mission for me. I don't care. Never interrupt your enemy while he makes a mistake. Words to live by. Oh, nice. Got him. Good damage. But, sucks to be you guys. Alright, do you think we should enter the battle now? Nice.
You haven't earned.
That shield gives them Aegis and Pavis. There's a I don't know how to pronounce that actually. I've heard both actually, which is hilarious. I've heard both from people who actually play these moves. Slam dunk.
I've got no time for mercy.
I could learn from that. Ready for anything.
Literally did a little sword touch. He's a paladin. Yeah, he is. He doesn't really look it. I'm used to seeing Xander as a paladin, actually. That's why it kind of messes with me. Alright, we kind of gotta cut them off a little bit here.
I was just stronger.
Yeah, me being here throws a wrench in his plan, so I'm just gonna exist.
It's over. It won't be in vain. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I will prevail.
See, she's such a glass cannon. Not really much I can do about it. She needs mobility is what she needs, so she can kind of like get in, get out. Granted, she gets alert stance. I think that helps her a lot. They're gonna try to snipe this motherfucker. Oh no, they're not. It's too late. I guess I'm gonna have to give it to Ferdinand because no one else is close enough.
How exciting.
Damn.
Was any of this worth it?
I mean, as long as you get your main stat, it kind of is. Shield seems to be there to do that. Physic is actually good because it's good experience just for being around.
No time to slow down.
It'd be really cool to get Petra to hit this thing. No, okay, so I'm gonna let him have his fantasy of wanting to kill this guy. I think I moved her too far away, so that's not happening. Yeah, whatever.
I will not hold back.
Lance. And we will block off his ability to get to Lysithea. Perfect. So basically, this mission almost played itself in terms of just anything at all.
I owe you one.
Yeah, he's the last enemy. Holy shit. Can you actually believe it? That was a crit.
Take all this
I
strength.
wonder if you can make Petra like an armored knight or anything like that. Yeah, I'll just keep giving it to Linkhart. Well... yeah, he needs it more. It's good to have a healer that can regenerate, but like, I don't think that's that helpful. I mean, I guess, because if you're gonna take enough damage to die, you're gonna take enough damage to die no matter what.
I think I...
So ideally they don't get hit, and the hits they take usually aren't like, they're not taking another one for even a large amount of time afterwards. That's the type of stuff I'm thinking of. Like, there's no point for a lot of it. So you wouldn't really, it wouldn't matter if you healed from it or not. You would just heal out of caution, not out of sustainability. None of this probably makes any sense, but it kind of makes sense to me. I mean, catnap is better than nothing. It's just that ideally you would never use it. Like, ideally, Raphael's ability would be catnap. I mean, it would be worse in the reverse. It would be actually very broken for him to regain 10% every turn. But yeah, I digress. Oh, well, I got like nobody to teach this week. I'll teach Shamir, and then the rest is whatever. Okay. Almost cracked my knee there for a minute. Yeah, it would just be flying for her. Alright, and then for the rest of them, I mean... we could do Cyril, see if we could... yeah, we're gonna push him into B rank.
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Hanneman... what about Hilda? Like that's how bad this is right now. Just trying to get Hilda to gain anything. Now, excels in heavy armor, seal speed.
Figure. I didn't know I had it in me.
It's actually pretty good. I don't really think there's much to do with him. Just get Bo up. Which means we should maybe put Ash on the bench a little. Once I get Ash to Bow Knight, I'm gonna bench him. He's there, actually, pretty much. It's just his writing. This is kind of pointless. I mean, but, you know, I still have to do it. Easy.
Now is the time to master this.
Alright, she's gonna be at an A rank.
I think I got it.
And closer. So she is more or less good enough to go in regards to becoming a Bow Knight as well. It's not much to do with Dorothea. I guess we just push until she gets confident with Faith. So that's pretty much it.
Professor.
Oh, focus on lance and heavy armor skills. Focus on axe and heavy armor. Gonna make a big guy look even bigger. Put him in a giant suit of armor. I have him focusing on lance for a reason, too. I had to change the weekly goal. Oh, well.
That went well.
Went perfectly.
I still have much to...
I'm getting it.
Okay. Pretty much the people who would have leveled up, I leveled them up anyway, so that didn't happen.
Thank you so much.
Nice.
Thanks. I'm glad I asked you.
I'm glad that I got the renown. That's what really kind of matters, honestly. Certifications. Yeah. Only a 30. I gotta hit up people to get my reason up. I think that's like the #1 skill for Byleth to get up if you want to run what I'm doing. I mean, you could also say that goes without saying. Yeah, so Dimitri has a completely different model, or sprite art. I like that they had the classic sprite art for all the new characters. I like when they do that in video games. Like, they have the old school style for new school stuff. They give them the same treatment. That's pretty nice. Other than that, I mean, there's not really much for people to learn and become. Ignatz is not high enough level. This guy barely existed. Petra, we're just trying to get her off of her other class. Bernadetta. What, is she too low of a level? I think she's just too low of a level. Yeah. Alright, I think we're more or less set. What's his percentage to be? 90%? I forget what Sniper gets, though. Alright, I'm gonna save and see if I can unlock it. Let's see. Nope. And that is why we save. Do not let the 90 fool you. Do not let the 90 fool you, because it will seduce you with how easy you can see it happening. 9 out of 10 times that is supposed to work. We live in the 1% or the 10% timeline where it does not happen. And this is why I never trust numbers. I don't care. 99%, you want to know what I'm thinking of? My first thought is, wow, that's amazing. I have 99%. No, my first thought is that 1% when I miss, what happens? Because it will happen. You will never see it coming. It will blindside the shit out of you. And then you're gonna be screwed. Ugh, whatever. Who the hell is messaging me this much? Like, really? Oh, I know who is. Oh, shit, I actually should. I gotta, I probably should answer some of this. Probably should. It's unfortunate. That's one of the negatives of streaming, is I can't just like stop the video for however long. That's kind of the point. 6,000 renown. We went up a lot. Increases the might. Allowing weapons to occasionally prevent counters. Frequently increasing the might of combat arts. The Grim Dragon. Doubling attack and weapon uses of combat arts. Sometimes increases the might of combat arts. I mean, one thing to consider is upgrading the statues, honestly. That's not the church. I don't know why I did that.
In Lady Rhea's absence, I will follow you. That's what she would want me to do. Know that wherever you might lead us, I'll continue searching for Lady Rhea. Good, because I will not budge on that point. Welcome back, Professor.
Catherine's awesome, dude. Of all games to get a spin-off, hers would be pretty sweet. So I mean, like, they didn't just write like a couple good characters. I like every character in this game so much. Even though like the plot flags, some of them are very obvious, it still took me by surprise just how nice it was.
This is another.
Like, people say that I'm usually very negative on games, but there's a lot of games I say that are really, really good. And I really enjoy them, and they stick with me long after I've beaten them. And this is one of those games. I'm only going to raise my reason. Is her reason higher than mine? This is one of those games. It is a lovely game, so eloquently well crafted. And the problem, there is no problem with it necessarily. The one thing I feel bad about for this game is that, well, there's like, I could legitimately do a verdict on this game. I think I will after I beat the after I beat this. I feel like I've played and seen enough. And I think one of the biggest things about it is, because you could like kind of review every single storyline, I feel like I gotta at least beat Black Eagle maybe before I do a review. That might be the thing I do. I might just do Black Eagle and then we'll see what happens.
Hey, Professor.
Got a little bit of slowdown here, and this dude is pathed completely incorrectly, but like that's minor stuff. Who cares? I think it's more funny than anything. I like when we have little glitches like that. I think it's funny. If it's not rampant, no. If it's not rampant, I don't really care.
I should matter. I don't, because I fight.
Very nice. Reason
There is still
4.
more to learn.
Okay.
Are we even getting any? Yeah, forget me on. Yeah, okay. I looked at that. I'm like, am I even getting anything with that? Here we go. This is what we'll do. We already have a bunch of pale blue. Let's fill that up. Pegasus Blessings. How much money do we have? 65 grand. Remember, money gets wiped, so this is all just saved up from not needing to, I don't know, buy a lot of shit. We have quite the ensemble. It really amazes me how many characters we have. Whew, it is a lot of people to just even try to keep up with. Yeah, we're never gonna get to do anything with this guy. He might as well pretty much just do only axe and heavy armor. He's never gonna get to riding levels. Yeah, it took me the entirety of the end of the game to be able to get him together. He was only a Great Knight for like the last couple of missions, if I remember correctly. And even then, sometimes I didn't use him. He was the one character I didn't really use. He's hard to use the way I want to use him, I guess. Loach. Concoction for having scanned Amiibo. Silverfish. Isn't that just a bug? Whoever named it that was an asshole.
No matter anything.
She doesn't have it. There's only a couple people that have reason. Annette. Yeah, Annette would have it. And then we'll go do that conversation. If it's someone new or not.
Well, maybe I wasn't taking the situation seriously enough. After all, the Imperial Army could be showing up at any...
Is it worth the extra points? Yeah, fuck it. Partially because you can get stuff like that, and also just because it's good to push that forward. I think she also has something. I want to get my my Dark Wizard class. let me pull up my chart. Who do I have to do stuff with who? Let's see here. For Blue Lions, I'm not gonna lie, some of this is gonna be really annoying to do. So, can we do this? Yes. I have Ferdinand and Hilda set together. I'm actually curious to see what that would be. That support.
Yummy.
Delicious.
Okay. I have... Oh, you can't feed people who are full. Who is Ingrid? Oh, God. We're actually missing a lot of characters. There you go. Cyril Shamir is another pair that I have. I carefully concocted.
Having a meal together with Shamir.
Yeah, he likes her.
I'm
Holy
happy
shit.
and more than a bit nervous.
It's rude to ignore the professor like
He
that.
unironically does like her. Wow. The bond between the three of you grew significantly stronger. He actually likes her. Holy shit. That was great. That was perfect. Oh, yeah.
Hey Shamir, how do you think I'm doing with my bow lately? Think I'm getting pretty good? I hit closer to the bullseye today, and that felt real good.
You were fine.
Just fine.
Fine? That might be the nicest thing you've ever
He
said
actually-
to me, Shamir.
This is actually cute. Holy
You take
shit.
too many direct shots, though.
But it's easier if you shoot straight.
Of course it is. But if you can hit your enemy with a straight shot, you're too close. Tell me, Cyril, what's an archer's greatest weakness?
When we get too close to the enemy and we can't shoot the way we're supposed to?
Exactly. As an archer, your position is critical. Know exactly how far the enemy is and keep a minimum safe distance. Understood?
You mean to stay away from the enemies, but not too far away or my arrows can't hit them.
So you understand why you can't rely on straight shots. You have to use curved shots as well. Never run up to your target. Hit them from a safe range.
Shoot them from a safe range with curved shots.
Archers should always control the battlefield.
Okay, yeah, I get that. I'm gonna go practice some of those curved shots right now.
You're not a bad student. If nothing else, you have the right attitude.
You think so?
Keep it up.
I will.
I like how talkative she was for him specifically. Yeah, so I got a couple of things figured out. It's like Hilda and Ferdinand. Oh, yeah, they do have one. Wow. Already.
It just never ends. Oh,
Let's see this.
Ferdinand?
Hilda, do you need something?
I just have a tiny favor to ask.
I apologize,
Since
but I must
Claude is nowhere to
graciously
be
decline.
found, I would have paired them
You
two.
didn't even let me
You know.
say what it was.
I can proffer a guess. Instead of relying on others, why not try doing something on your own? Nobles should not be lazy or idle. We should accomplish our goals through earnest effort.
Easy for you to say. You're the very model of a diligent noble. Always contemplating the noblest course of action, never stopping to take a break. Your chore today was repairing the weapons, right? There are so many weapons here, and yet you're already done. That's pretty impressive.
It was nothing. Anyone could have done the same.
I don't think so. I certainly couldn't.
I do not believe that to be true.
Look at me. I'm supposed to be organizing these library supplies, but I have no idea where to start.
What could be difficult about such a task? You simply line them up and count them.
There are too many. Well, maybe it doesn't seem difficult to you, but that's just because you're so clever.
Granted, there might be some creative approaches to completing the
I have no
task.
clue what's going on.
Oh? Please, enlighten me.
I can point you in the right direction. To start, divide them up by
I'm
size.
interested though, but I have no
Right,
clue what's
right.
going on.
I'm with you so far. And then what?
Now, put similar items together.
I should probably
Makes it
focus on
easier
one
to get a
relationship
handle on
at
the
a time.
numbers.
I see. Then what?
Now that you have arranged everything, you can begin counting. See how easy it is?
Wow, you did that in no time. You really saved my neck there. Thanks, Ferdinand. Bye!
I think the cross-house relationships are going to be
It was
the best.
nothing. Oh. Suppose
She
I ended
got
up doing her
fooled.
work after all.
That's actually hilarious. The cross-house relationships are by far the best. I think those are the real winners out of everything. I think we've seen their B rank.
That battle was a decent
Yeah,
shot.
I think we've seen that, so we can just push that. I think... Oh my god, all three of them want to talk. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to end here because I actually have... People need me. And you know what? I'm a nice guy. I'll sacrifice some Fire Emblem just to be able to do that. So, I don't really have much to say. I guess we could play the sound clips and then call it a day. And then, I'm gonna have to fucking do like 5 extra streams of makeup, which is gonna be actually intense. So, but, I guess I'll have to, you know, we'll do what we can do, I guess. So, figures. It figures. Well, at least, you know what? I'm just glad I finished this game once. So that way I'm not feeling like I'm really, 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 really behind. Because really, I am super behind on this game anyway. But I digress. Because, my people need me. What the fuck? Why did I press that? Fucking... What? What's even in here? Oh, sweet.
More teens are having luck, finding summer jobs.
That's a minute long. I'm not playing normal.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I never asked for this.
And I was not really thrilled about how they blew him out the side of the ship. I'm like, who's this Holdo woman? Nobody knows this. No one's invested in it. Who is she? Why is she saving the fleet? If anyone's going to save the fleet, it'd be oh no.
Oh, all right, let's so.
Shit.
I mean, this is a look, man. I am suffering. It's hard to take. How many years?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
Weed.
And we'll end on that.
Weed. Stay off the weed. You want to sit there and stay on the weed. Stay off the weed. Stay off the damn weed. And they don't listen. Stupid. Let me stop that. Let me stop. Let me reel in myself emotionally. I'm trying to be cool. It's just hard. I'm tired of suffering.
I find I am becoming quite excited in here. There is no better sight than watching such handsome young men playing with their swords, yes? Goodness, Mother, that was extremely lewd.